shroud. Every name a wound that won't close. Every name a wound that won't close. They count the dead and bury what they know. Every name a wound that won't close. Behind each digit there's a door that locked. A kid who had a birthday, plans to stop. A mother with a list of things to buy. A brother who was laughing. Then the sky. The system learned to process grief in bulk. Strip the human out and sell the soap. But numbers numb, a name will make you bleed. Say the name, say the name. That's what we need. The count goes up. The count goes up. They mute the channel. The count goes up. Every name a wound that won't close. Every name a wound that won't close. They count the dead and bury what they know. Every name a wound that won't close. Say the name, say it right. Don't let them win. They drew a circle on a satellite screen, called it safe, painted it green. Dropped the leaflet on a Wednesday night, said evacuate before the light. But the road was closed, the bridge was down, and the circle held 100,000 in town. The ink was dry before the order came. The safe zone was the target, just without the name. Who told you it was safe? Who handed you that lie? Who told you it was safe? When safe meant aim right here and fire. And fire. Yeah. The declaration is the oldest trick. Establish ground and let the munitions pick. Now every depth inside the line they drew was classified, was categorized, was through. They showed the map at every morning brief. They pointed to the circle for relief, but the circle was a frame, a legal cage. It set the stage before the strike the page. Who told you it was safe? Who handed you that lie? Who told you it was safe? When safe meant aim right here and fire. Paper burns. Paper burns. The wall holds. Paper burns. The spokesman read the coordinates aloud. Said civilians were advised, were told, were proud to follow protocol. The trust the zone, they built the frame, they threw the stone, they mowed. Who told you it was safe? Who handed you that lie? Who told you it was safe? When safe meant aim right here and fire. There is no safe zone when the map is theirs. symbol on the wall is international law. 4,000 years of rule reduced to awe. Every nation signed the coming in blood, and then they aimed the rocket at the mud. The operating table mid-procedure, the surgeon on the floor no anesthesia. I swore an oath, not them, not that machine. I watched the ceiling fall between the screams. They said the hospital was used as shields. They said at first well nothing would be revealed, but the x-ray room was full of broken bones, and kids don't smuggle weapons into zones. The generator died at 3 a.m. The ventilator stopped. I counted them, not military assets. Breath, just breath. They made the breathing ward a path to death. The line exists. The line is crossed. The line exists. And now it's lost. The law said stop. They crossed the line. The law said stop. The strike was mine. Stop, cross, stop, cross. The law said stop. The fire said no. No power. 12 beds, no power. The protocol fell before the bomb. 12 beds, no power. The law said stop. They crossed the line. The law said stop. The strike was mine. Cross. The law said stop. The fire said no. The Red Cross doesn't burn itself. Alpha talks on Tuesday. The bombs hit Thursday noon. They drew the corridor on paper, opened it too soon. We waited at the checkpoint, nothing came through. The truck was flagged, the paperwork delayed by who? The negotiator smiled inside a climbing room. We buried 3 more people underneath the fume. The corridor is real, it's real, don't get that wrong. But while we talk, the strike clock counts along. Time is the weapon, time is the weapon. Every day they talk is a day they deploy. They stall, we die. They stall, we bleed. They stall, we wait. The corridor is closed and we grieve. They offered 40 minutes clear to move a population, move it here. We carried what we had on broken wheels, and 40 minutes ended, no appeals. The resolution language takes 2 weeks. The bodies don't negotiate in peaks. The ticking in the meeting room is real. That clock is not a schedule, it's a kill. They stall, we die. They stall, we bleed. They stall, we wait. The corridor is closed and we grieve. The table was a trap dressed like a dog. They can't reach the grave on the northern hill. The checkpoint closed at dusk, it's closed there still. The shroud is folded, waiting on the shelf. You bury grief in silence by yourself. We've had 3 days since Thursday, nothing moved. The paperwork requires a stamp approved, and grief has no exemption, has no pass. We're kneeling on the knees to clear the glass. She held a folded cloth against the chest. She couldn't reach the hill, she couldn't rest. They took the body, took the right to weep. Now we've been lost, it's something they can keep. Raw. There's a language for this humanitarian pause, but language has exceptions in the clause. Excludes the roads that lead to burial ground, excludes the congregating above the mound. The system understood that grief is glue. The gathered mourners become something new, so cancel the procession, block the route. Grief isolated, protest loses root. They lock the ritual, they lock the gate, they lock the funeral, they seal the way. She held a folded cloth against the chest. She couldn't reach the hill, she couldn't rest. They took vision. This is bold. She held the folded cloth against her chest. She couldn't reach the hill. She couldn't rest. They took the body, took the right to weep. Now even loss is something they can keep. When they strip the burial, the body becomes protest. Go. Two counts. One gets the headline, one gets the mounts, one gets the photos spread across page one, the other gets a wire note. Then it's done. The editor decides which grief is news, which blood is photogenic, which they choose. 300 dead in column 6, last fold, 2 dead in column 1. Bold type, bold gold. I did the math, I ran the pages back. 12 months of coverage, I checked the stats, the ratio weight numbers. It's a choice who just demands a moment. Whose gets noise? The narrative is built before the bomb, before the smoke, before the breaking calm. The proximity of power to the press determines which death warrants the address. Count the columns, count the photos, count the dead that don't make page one. Count the columns, count the photos. The math will tell you who they count as none. Which death is news today? Which death is news today? Which death is news today? Which death is news? And who decides to say? Some flags at half-mast, some flags still flying. Both are decisions, both are policy. Which death is news today? Which death is news today? Which death is news today? Which death is news? And who decides to say? The front page is a verdict, written like a judge. You have the right word in your throat. They told you not to say it. Say it anyway. The linguist chairs the crisis meeting room, decides which term to use, which word to groan. Not genocide, too loaded, too precise. We'll say conflict, escalation, sacrifice. The thesaurus of power has a file for every atrocity, just lift the style. Ethnic cleansing, ethnic cleansing, no. We'll say complex humanitarian flow. One word changes everything. One word they will not say. One word is the admission that the policy is the blame. Say it! Say it! Say it now! The word exists. It has a name. Allow. You named it in the 40s. You named it in the 90s. The naming is the trigger for the law. The law is what they're running from. That's why the word stays. The legal definition takes 9 points. You need the proof of intent, the joints, the pattern, the
Silence about a word is also a position.
Line 7 on the manifest approved. Defense material, humanitarian remove. The signature is clean, the pen is dry. The aircraft left at dawn without goodbye. They debate the ethics in a session hall. They passed a motion, 17 for all. The great mark, fragile, fragile. Left the dock and landed in the city. On the block, your signature is blood. Your signature is blood. And every line you signed is a life they cut. Your signature is blood. The minister says arms are not the cause. The minister cites security and laws. But every serial number has a path, and every path leads back to your behalf. They photographed the fragments in the street, and master batch code made the audit sheet. The origin was certified and clear. The chain of custody and fair. Your signature is blood. Your signature is blood. Every line you signed is a life they cut. Your signature is blood. The legal brief came down on a Friday. Redefine, reframe the working day. Any male of military age is a combatant by default, new page. The grandmother is civilian, sure, but the 18-year-old sweeping impure. They moved the line, they moved it in the night, and suddenly the death count was light. They narrowed the word, they narrowed the count, they narrowed the dead, until the number came out right. Who is a civilian now? Gets to draw the line. Who is a civilian now? When the definition comes from those who fire. The numbers clean, retroactively, categorically lean. That spike in the count in the 48th week was reclassified, made it sleek. 1,000 dead, trimmed down by 40% by moving the border on what civilian meant. Language did the work, the bomb began. The second kill was quiet, it was planned. Redefine, reclassify, reduce. The body count drops when the definition moves. Is a civilian now? Who gets to draw the line? Who is a civilian now? When the definition comes from those who fire. chair. Climate control the crosshair right there. 14,000 feet of altitude between the hands and what the hands pursue. The interface is clean, the resolution high. The target box goes orange, confirm, comply. He files the paperwork and drives back home. Eats dinner, watches something, sleeps alone. They called it precise, they called it smart. They said that distance was a work of art, minimizing risk of what, of whom. The operators risk inside the room. The mathematics of remote control factor everything but factor out the soul. Distance is the product they design to keep the consequence outside the mind. Distance doesn't equal absence. Distance is a manufactured gap. The killer's still the kill, the screen just wraps the act in comfort. Distance is a trap. Clean screen, dirty hands. Clean screen, dirty hands. The distance made it modern, not less blood. Clean hands, dirty war. Clean screen, broken land. Confirms a hit. The satellite confirms a hit. The operator files a report. No one sees the morning after it. Clean screen, dirty hand. Clean screen, dirty hands. The distance made it modern, not less blood. Clean hands, dirty war. Clean screen, broken land. The screen went dark, the fire didn't. The signal doesn't ask permission. The signal goes where the silence was. They built a wall, a narrative around the war. They staffed the gate, they locked and vetted the door. But music moves below the checkpoint line. It travels on a frequency, not mine, not yours, combined. The construct wants a story clean and tight. No dissonant chord, no ghost that burns at night. But every unsaid name becomes a note, and every buried truth needs a throat. We are the frequency, we are the broadcast, we are the signal. They can't shut down. Transmit, transmit, transmit now. The dead are in the signal, hear them howl. The antennas were the first things that they hit. The broadcast tower, then the journalists, then split. They understood the frequency you witness is louder than the bomb, it is the fitness to last beyond the ordinance, to stay beyond the ceasefire clause, beyond the day. The music is the protocol intact, the unburied of frequencies, that's fact. Every verse a record, every chorus held, every note is evidence against the truth they kill. Transmit, transmit, transmit now. The dead are in the signal, hear them howl. The frequency of the unburied, still broadcasting.